Codename Cure is best described as the Audi version of Left 4 Dead. It's based on the same concept as Left 4 Dead. It's people trying to survive against zombies. But the main difference is that Left 4 Dead has a story, and Codename Cure does not. However, they both run on the Source engine, and therefore are easy to mod and make maps for, because as everyone knows, Hammer is the best mapping tool ever. As I've stated before, Codename Cure is based around people surviving against zombies, but it supports up to 5 players, instead of Left 4 Dead's 4. There are 3 main game modes: Survival, where you survive against waves of zombies; Bomb Escape, where you plant a bomb and escape before it explodes; and PvP, a free-for-all game mode with zombies thrown in. Each one offers a unique experience and is able to keep true to the zombie theme. There are 5 classes: Pointman, who has an auto shotgun and dualies and can throw HE grenades; Support, who has an MP5 and a USP and can deploy a supply chest to get health and armor back; Assault, who has a Galil and CZ75 and can also throw HE grenades; Technician, who has a pump action shotgun and a USP who can deploy a sentry gun; and a Sniper, who has an auto sniper and 5.7 and can throw incendiary grenades. Each class is good for different things, and so having a team of 5 is vital if you want to accomplish missions on insane difficulty. There are health packs and ammo packs lying around in certain places as well, just in case you're not doing too well. One thing you may have noticed about Codename Cure is that you can aim down the sights. Even though this is a Source game, you can aim down the sights, and this is great for accurate shots. Hip firing generally isn't very accurate, so aiming down the sights really tightens the spread and makes the bullets really hit where you're firing. Most gun animations are great, such as the USP. However, other animations are not very fluent or concise, such as the CZ75. This animation looks clunky and not very polished. However, you can just subscribe to a weapon skin on the workshop, and that overwrites the normal one, and use that, which I suggest you do, especially for the CZ75. I think that this game was made with the idea that everything you make towards it, you own, and is just used in the game. Since it's free, this would make sense. The movement does feel a little slow and sluggish, especially when you're low on health, since you're slower then. And add this to the fact that there's no bunny hopping, it does feel a bit of a departure from Source's standard movement feel. But, being a Source game, it can't escape from the tightly controlled directional movement, which feels good to move. If you get stuck on something, it's entirely your fault, because there's no movement after you stop pressing a button, unlike other games.
What the fuck?
There are 3 main types of zombies. Walker zombies, which are your generic zombies. They're slower than you and quite easy to kill. Then there's runner zombies, which are faster than you, but die to just a punch. Yes, you can punch. And then there's soldier zombies, which are slow, but are absolute tanks. You probably won't fight more than 3 of these at once, because of how much health they have. And don't get trapped by them. You will die. If you die mid-mission, then you can respawn at the next save point. That is, if your teammates get there. Or restart the mission, if the rest of your team die. There are 10 official maps, and each of these are clipped up to a Valve standard, if not higher. There's no step or low wall or car left unclipped. But this does lead to some instances when you think you can jump on something, like a car, but it's actually clipped off. There are also many custom maps made by the community on the workshop if you want more, and you can make your own with Hammer, since it's made in Source. Each game mode has its own set of maps. Bomb Escape has the most, then Survival, then PvP. Each game mode has their own entities for their maps. Bomb Escape requires a plant zone and an evac point, for example. Each map needs to be made in a different way. So Bomb Escape maps are generally made with you and your team spawning at one end and trying to reach the other end to plant the bomb, and then either going back to where you spawned or continuing on to a bunker or something. These maps have some randomization feature, which changes the route you take to get to the bomb zone each time you play, although I don't know how this works. Survival maps scatter supply crates around the map, which you can use to get health and another weapon after each wave of zombies. After a certain number of waves, houses will open up and you can barricade yourself inside them. I'm not sure if there is an end to survival because I've never gotten that far. PvP scatters weapons around the map much like other deathmatch games do. You can pick them up and use them. The mods in Codename Cure are quite sparse when compared with other Source games, and the way you can mod the game is also limited. And with it being a multiplayer game like Counter-Strike Source, its modding capabilities are also much like CSS. It mainly only extends out to custom maps, weapons and sounds. But this isn't to say it's bad. It's automatically better than Call of Duty or some other game that doesn't allow modding. In conclusion, if you can't afford or don't have Left 4 Dead, then I strongly recommend this, since it's free and it's easier to get friends to play. And believe me, this game is way better with friends. But if you don't have any friends, then the bots work just as well.